Championship competed in their various breed classes throughout the Big E here, and they are running in their championship today. It is split into two sections. The first one 4, the second one 5. Entries making their way up the chute right now. So we'll open the gate, and first section of the Ladies Kart Championship is in. So we can open the gate then. First section of the Ladies Kart coming in. First section class is complete. Judging underway at the trot, please. And starting with our kingpin entry then, we will call for the reverse, please, starting with the kingpin entry. Thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Trot, please. Return to the trot, please. And starting with the kingpin entry then, we will call for the lineup, please, starting with the kingpin entry. So we'll open the gate then. We'll dismiss this group to the holding area, please, starting with our Dreamland entry. Driving out to your right, please. Ladies, the rest of you follow, please, to the holding area. As soon as everything is clear, then we will bring in section 2. And section 2 of the ladies kart class making their way into the arena at this time. It's Oak Hall, Trip Crest, Stony Lake, HD Rapid, and Bald Eagle Creek. Class is complete. Judging underway at the trot, please. And starting with our HD Rapid hitch, please reverse. Starting with the HD Rapids hitch, start the reverse, please. And thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Trot, please. Return to the trot. And starting with our HD Rapid hitch then, we will call for the lineup, please, starting with our HD Rapid entry. And we'll open the gates and ask the remaining entries from the first section to join us. So gates open, please. And the first section can join us. Red coats, open the gate, please. So we're going to have a drive off, so Mr. Hansberger putting a few on the rail. And thank you very much, drivers. We'll ask you to return to the lineup, please. Drive off has concluded. Return to the lineup, please. And we'll ask you to open the gates. Red coats, open the gate, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we do the official results now of Class 34, our $2,500 Ladies Kart Championship. Our champion, driving out to your left, number 263. We'll congratulate Nancy Robertson of Doro Dummer, Ontario. Part of the Stony Lake Belgians hitch here at the Big E. Reserve champion will congratulate number 255, Jocelyn Berry of East Bethany, New York. Third award to 274. That's Kathy Goodman of Fawn Grove, Pennsylvania. Into fourth, 267, Hannah Deere of Lisbon, New York. Fifth award to 252, Melissa Alabach of Spring Mills, Pennsylvania. Into sixth, 268, Celeste Hill of Ohsweken, Ontario. Seventh award to 261. That's Jane Gray of Harrison, Maine. And the eighth award to 269, Amanda Morris. There they go, down victory lane, our ladies kart champion for 2017, Nancy Robertson of Doro Dummer, Ontario, part of our Stony Lake Belgians here at the Big E. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will get back underway at noontime now with their $5,000 Classic Kart Series final. Looks like around up to 13 in that one at this point. And we'll be back here at noontime for that. And then 2 o'clock, the Big E $35,000 six-horse hitch showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready now to get underway with the second of our three classes today. It is the $5,000 Classic Kart Series Final. Entries went in the preliminary class on Thursday night, making them eligible for the finals today. 15 of the top draft horse karts in the country right here at the Eastern States Exposition, competing for $5,000 in prize money. They are split into two sections. First section has 7, second section has 8. First section making their way up the chute right now. Redcoats open the gate. We're ready for the first section of our Classic Kart Series here at the Big E. Classic Kart Series, part of the North American 6-horse hitch Classic Series, with qualifying events around the country. Class is complete. Judging underway at the trot, please. First direction of the arena at the trot, please. And starting with our all-star entry, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our all-star entry. Thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Return to the trot, please. And starting with our all-star entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. All-star entry sets the line, please. Section 1 of our Kart Classic Series lined up. Section 2 standing by out there. Our judge now going to walk the line, ask each of these entries to back and return to their original spot in line. And open the gate then. We will have everyone exit to your right, please. Driving out to your right, please. And section 2 of our Classic Kart Series final, heading into the arena. We're ready for you. Keep your eyes on the Jumbotron. Here they come. Class is complete. Judging underway at the trot, please. Section 2 underway at the trot, please. Starting with our HD Rapid entry then, we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our HD Rapid entry, I'll ask you to reverse, please. Thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Trot, please. Show at the trot. And starting with the HD Rapid entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. HD Rapid setting the line, please. Nice and tight, drivers. We do want to fit the rest of the entries in here for our final awards. And we'll open the gate and invite section 1 back in. Driving into your right, please, drivers. Straight into line. Again, nice and tight as you come in, so we can fit everyone across the middle. Section 1 returning. So we're going to have a drive off. Mr. Hansberger going to walk the line and let you know which ones need to head out to the rail for the drive off. And drive off underway now at the trot. Drivers at the trot, please. And thank you, drivers. Return to the lineup, please. Drive off has concluded. Return to the lineup, please. There you have it, the drive-off for the Classic Kart Series final. Judge Stephen Lewis now going to make his final determination. We'll have results for you in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we do the results now of our $5,000 Classic Series kart finals. This is part of the championship series for the 2016-17 Six-Horse Hitch North American Classic Series. Their season ended Labor Day weekend. They had over 70 shows throughout North America to gain points and earn their way into this final that you see right before you today. So what you see here is 15 of the top karts in the entire country. How about a hand for all of them out here? Your top 15 in the nation. So we will pin in reverse order, starting in 15th place, and then we'll work our way up to number 1. So in 15th place, driving out to your left, we'll congratulate 271 Kaylee Hochstetler of North Conway, New Hampshire, in 15th. Fourteenth award to number 262, Matthew Deering of Middlebury, Vermont. In 13th, 265, Brenda Bowling of Earlville, New York. In 12th place, 274, that's Kathy Goodman of Fawn Grove, Pennsylvania. In 11th place, 259, it's Bill Cario of Roxbury, Connecticut. Tenth award to number 268, Clark Gregg of Ohsweken, Ontario. Ninth award to number 257, Don Sherwood of Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. In 8th place, number 261, Jordan Cole of Harrison, Maine. Seventh award to number 277, that's Melissa Bushy of Biddeford, Maine. Sixth place goes to number 255, Jocelyn Berry of East Bethany, New York. The fifth award, please congratulate 252, Gerald Allebach of Spring Mills, Pennsylvania. In fourth, number 256, Craig Hammersmith of Defiance, Ohio. In third, please congratulate 276, Gregory J. Rowe of Bellevue, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, your top two. Reserve champion, please congratulate number 276, Hannah Deere of Lisbon, New York, with the HD Rapid Percheron hitch, our reserve classic kart champion for 2017. Hannah Deere, our reserve champion of the Classic Kart Series final here at the Big E. Congratulations, Hannah. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your 2017 Classic Kart Series champion from Bellevue, Michigan, Cole Hansberger, driving for the All-Star Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your Classic Kart Series champion for 2017. It's Nicole Hansberger and All-Star Farms of Bellevue, Michigan. There they go. Give them a nice Big E send-off. Your national champion in the Classic Kart Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in exactly 84 minutes, we will be giving away the largest draft horse purse in the country right here in Center Ring. 13 of the top 6 horse hitches in the entire country will be making their appearance right here at 2 o'clock, our 6 horse hitch showdown for the largest draft horse purse in the country. Enjoy your time at the Big E and 6 horse hitches in the country performing right here in the arena for the largest draft horse prize in North America given away this afternoon. Before we do get started with our afternoon, we would like to introduce you to our officials one last time in 2017. We're under the management of Mr. Jason Gates of Tequesta, Florida. He's assisted by Mr. Jay Mullen of Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Special assistant to the management from Concord, Massachusetts, Mr. Matt Mindy. Our horse show coordinator is Stacy Hathaway of Chillingworth, Connecticut, and horse show secretary is Pam Turner of Horseheads, New York. Our videographer is provided by Patrick Serio of Hadley, Massachusetts, official photographer in 2017. She comes from Goshen, Connecticut, Miss Stacy Lynch. Our veterinarian is Dr. Chris Koss of Millbury, Massachusetts, and our parking director is Gary Sikosha of East Bridgewater. Richie Butler, our camping director of Chokoloskee, Florida, and our paddock master, he comes from Madeira Beach, Florida, Mr. Terry Mason. Our ringmaster in 2017 from Elmore, Ohio, Mr. Larry Hansberger. And judging our Big E 6 horse hitch showdown from Kennington, Ontario, Mr. Stephen Lewis. This time, we'd ask you all to please rise as we first honor our neighbors to the north and introduce you to our organist in 2017. She comes from New Waterford, Ohio, with the playing of O Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy Paradise Braden. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask you all to please remain standing as we now honor the United States of America, her leaders and soldiers with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Amy Paradise Braden of New Waterford, Ohio, with the playing of the United States and Canadian national anthem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready now to get underway with the final class in 2017, divided into 5 sections. 13 of the finest 6-horse hitches in the country making their way into the arena. Keep your eyes on the gate or the Jumbotron. Here comes our first section of 6-horse hitches. Ladies and gentlemen, the Percherons, Flat Rock Draft Horses. The Belgians of Rock Bottom Farm. Rounding out section 1, the Hammersmith Belgians. Drivers underway at the trot, please. First direction of the arena at the trot, please. And starting with our flat rock hitch, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our flat rock hitch, reverse, please. Thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. At a walk, please. Trot, please. Show at the trot, please. Once again, starting with our flat rock entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. Flat rock, if you would, line up, please. There you have it, section 1 of 5 lined up. Our judge now going to walk the line and examine each of these hitches. For those of you just joining us, this is the $35,000 six-horse hitch showdown, largest draft horse purse in the country. If you are standing along the rail, the seats in the stands are free, and please join us in the stands and watch some of the finest hitches in the country compete for top prize. And drivers, then we will dismiss you to the holding area. Open the gates, driving out to your right, starting with our Hammersmith entry. Reminder also, driving all the way to the back barn area to reorganize. Driving to the back barn area. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next section, just two in this one. We did have a scratch this morning, so just two making their way in next. May end up being a little bit of time between each of these sections, as you can probably imagine with 13 six-horse hitches. Moving traffic back in the parking area isn't always the easiest, so they will get to us as quickly as they can. In fact, here comes our next hitch. Ladies and gentlemen, the HD Rapid Percherons. And rounding out section two, the Sherwood Groves Farm Belgians from Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. Drivers underway at the trot, please. Section two of our $35,000 showdown in and underway. A good judge considers everything: the horse's harness, wagon, driver, performance, and overall eye appeal. The majority of the points are placed on the performance on the rail. The drive can account for as much as 60% of the total points. Each horse should be clean and have a tight braid in his mane, as well as a tied tail, and be properly shod. It should be sound, having no problems such as lameness to interfere with its performance. Harnesses should be clean and fit the horse. A well-adjusted harness should enhance the natural high-headedness and encourage snappy movement. No loose pieces of the harness should be seen, as they are distracting and could be dangerous. The hitch wagon should be clean and of appropriate size to create an overall well-balanced appearance with the horses. The box or seat should be directly above the center team, and a good set of brakes, as you can probably imagine, is an absolute necessity. Driver. And starting with our HT entry, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our HT Rapid entry, reverse, please. Drivers should be poised, sitting straight in their seat and in complete control. His or her attire should be neat, clean, and practical, and assistant drivers and headers should follow the same guidelines. Thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. At a walk, please. Return to the trot, please. And starting with our HD hitch, we will call for the lineup, please. Starting with our HD rapid hitch, call for the lineup, please. There you have it, section 2 of the $35,000 showdown. Judges now going to inspect each of these hitches and ask each of them to back. Then we'll dismiss them to the holding area and bring in our third of 5 sections. And open the gate then. We'll send them back to the back barn area. As you drive back to shoot, back barn area, please. So far, so good, everyone? That's good, because we got more for you. Here comes section 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the White Mountain Percherons of North Conway, New Hampshire. The All-Star Farm Percherons of Bellevue, Michigan. The Stony Lake Belgians of Dorodummer, Ontario, Canada. One of our 2 Canadian hitches with us today. Drivers underway at the trot, please. Underway at the trot, please. And starting with our White Mountain entry, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our White Mountain entry, we'll ask you to reverse, please. Thank you very much, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Return to the trot, please. At a trot, please. And starting with our White Mountain entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. Starting with our White Mountain entry. There you have it, section 3 of our showdown. And we'll open the gates then, and we'll dismiss this group to the back barn area. All the way up the chute, drivers to the back barn area. Ladies and gentlemen, the Percherons of Tripcrest Farm from Harrison, Maine. The Skyline Farm Percherons of Earlville, New York. The Clydesdales of Kingpin Farm of Ohsweken, Ontario, Canada. Another one of our Canadian entries here at the Big E. Drivers underway at the trot, please. Judging underway at the trot, please. Each horse should be in its place in the drive. Each team should do its respective job. Look for the uniformity of size, color, stride, and disposition of each team. When you view the team working on the rail across from you, it should look as if it were one horse on the move. At the trot, look for style, the feet striking the ground solidly, a square gait, joints flexing so that each foot lifts clearly off the ground, and fluid movement. Starting with our Tripcrest Farm entry then, we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with our Tripcrest Farm entry. Mr. Cole, if you would, start the reverse, please. On the reverse, you should see smooth, fluid movement all the way through the turn. Each horse on the outside of each team is picking up its gait slightly to stay head-to-head with the one on the inside. The hitch moves diagonally across the arena to give the judge the opportunity to see them in the turn and working the opposite way around the arena. Some horses work better clockwise, while others work better counterclockwise. And thank you, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk, please. At the walk, the stride should be long and one that covers ground well, showing a willingness to work. Trot, please. Return to the trot. And starting with our Trip Crest Farm entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. When lining up, each hitch should come in at a trot, following the directions of the ringmaster. Again, a smooth, fluid turn. The first hitch sets the line, and that line should be straight from the first to the last in line. Each driver should allow enough space for the judge to make his individual inspection. There you have it, section 4 of the 6-horse hitch showdown. Our judge is going to walk the line on the back, look for a nice straight back, stop, and a return to the original position in line. So it should be a clear stop and then a return to the original position in line. Let's watch and listen. This requires both reining technique as well as voice commands, so you'll hear the drivers talking to the horses as well as pulling on the reins. And we'll open the gate then, and we'll dismiss them to the holding area, please, starting with our Kingpin entry. Driving out to your right, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the final of our first round sections making their way into the arena now. Just two in this one. Again, late scratch earlier today, so we're down to two in this section. They'll be making their way to the arena to wrap up the first round. Then we'll have a drive off, and then we'll do results and award our top prize here in the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the Donnell Belgians of Middlebury, Vermont. The Belgians of the Laura Robb Dairy Farm of East Bethany, New York. Class is complete. Drivers at the trot, please. Final section in our first round. Underway at the trot, please. And starting with our Laura Robb entry, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with the Laura Robb entry, reverse, please. Each team in our hitch has a specific job. The lead team out in front makes the first impression on the judge and sets the pace for the hitch and is usually slightly smaller and more aggressive. Walk, please. Down to the walk, please. The swing team, slightly larger than the lead team, but not as large as the wheel team, has a difficult position. The lines from the lead team are going past their heads, and the wheel team is close behind. The swing team helps make the rounded corners. Trot, please. Return to the trot. And our wheel team is the largest of the three teams in the tongue of the wagon. Therefore, they do the actual steering of the wagon. They're the only one of the three teams that have the breeching or the large piece of leathers on their rumps, which allows them to back the wagon. It's stylish set from head, neck, snappy action, from knees, in front, hocks, behind, and all ears up, alert, smooth transition of gaits that shows each horse performing. The modern draft horse on the move. And once again with our Laura Robb entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. Laura Robb entry will set the lineup, please. There you have it, the final section of our first round of the showdown. So our judge will inspect these hitches and ask each of them to back. Then we will collaborate just a few minutes and bring several of these hitches back for a drive-off. At the conclusion of the drive-off, then we will line up all of our hitches here in the arena and do awards. So drive-off is up next. So we're dismissing this group to the holding area. We do have 2 sections of a drive-off now coming up next. 2 sections of the drive-off coming up next. So ladies and gentlemen, we did have 5 entries that were requested to return for the drive-off, so we are going to split them into 2 sections. 5 is just a touch too many to have here in the arena at the same time. So we are going to have 3 in our first section of the drive-off and 2 in the second section. So our Hammersmith Belgians will be returning, our Rock Bottom Farm Belgians, and our All-Star Farm All-Star Farm Percherons will be returning. So our Hammersmith Belgians joining us for the drive-off. The Rock Bottom Farm Belgians making their return. And rounding out section 1 of the drive-off, the Percherons from All-Star Farm. Drivers underway at the trot, please. And starting with our Hammersmith entry, then we will call for the reverse, please. Starting with the Hammersmith entry, reverse, please. And starting with our Hammersmith entry, then we will call for the lineup, please. Starting with our Hammersmith entry, lineup, please. Mr. Hansberger will set the line. There you have it. 3 of our drive-off competitors. So we'll open the gate and we'll dismiss them to the holding area, starting with our All-Star Farm entry. Open the gates, red coats, open the gates. We'll see these hitches back for the results coming up after round 2 of our drive-off. So final round of the drive-off making their way in right now as soon as the traffic jam is clear. Judge will have one last look at this section of the drive-off, and then we will have our final judging and results and invite all 13 of our hitches back into the arena for final awards. Here they come, final drive-off. Please welcome back the Trip Crest Farm Percherons of Harrison, Maine. And please welcome back the Lorab Dairy Farm Belgians. Round 2 of the drive-off underway. Drivers at the trot, please. And starting with our Trip Crest entry then, we will call for the reverse, please, starting with the Trip Crest entry. And once again, starting with our Trip Crest entry, then we will call for the lineup, please, starting with our Trip Crest entry. And line up nice and tight then, if you would, Mr. Berry. Nice and tight. We're going to try to line the rest of the hitches up across the middle. There you have it, section 2 of the drive-off. So we're going to open the gate then and invite the remaining hitches in for the lineup. Driving in, of course, to your right, please. Hitches returning to the lineup, driving in to your right, please. Wait till you see this, folks. The skill it takes to line up 13 six-horse hitches across the middle of the arena with just a few feet between each wagon. We have some skilled drivers you're about to witness. Some great driving. So two of our entries making adjustments in the back as we speak, so they will be with us here in just a moment. Just two more for the lineup. And they are currently making adjustments, and I'm told they're making the turn up the aisle, so should be with us here in just a few minutes. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 13 of the finest 6-horse hitches in the country, all lined up right here in Eastern States. That's a lot of horsepower, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have official results now of Class 36. It has been our $35,000 Big E 6-horse hitch showdown. Before we do announce our 13 awards, how about a hand for all the drivers working hard for you this afternoon. Amazing, amazing afternoon of draft horse showing here at the Big E. And thank you all for being with us. With us for the presentation of the awards this afternoon, please welcome the President and CEO of the Eastern States Exposition, Gene Cassidy, and the Director of Agriculture, Miss Donna Woolham. We will pin in reverse order. In 13th place, please congratulate 265, the Skyline Farm Percherons, Joe Mulligan of Earlville, New York, the owner and driver of our Skyline Percherons, the 13th place award winner today. In 12th place, we'll congratulate 268, the Clydesdales from Kingpin Farm. Barry Gregg driving from for Jason and Celeste Hill of Ohsweken, Ontario, Canada. In 11th place, we'll congratulate 263, the Stony Lake Belgians. Randy Robertson drove for Daryl Drain of Doro-Dummer, Ontario, Canada. The second of our two Canadian hitches in the showdown, Stony Lake Belgians in 11th place. In 10th place, we'll congratulate entry number 267, the HD Rapid Percherons. Justin Hilly of Kanawaki, Quebec, drives for owner Hannah Deere of Lisbon, New York. In 9th place, we'll congratulate 257, the Sherwood Groves Farm hitch. Roger Toms drives for Don Sherwood of Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. Our lone Pennsylvania representative here in the showdown, one of two Pennsylvania hitches here at the Eastern States Exposition this year. Sherwood Groves Farm in 9th place. In 8th place, number 271, it's the White Mountain Percherons. Mark Hochstetler drives for Julie and Justin Hussey of North Conway, New Hampshire. White Mountain Percherons in 8th place. The 7th award goes to 262. It's the Donnell Belgians. Matthew Deering drives for Russell Carpenter of Middlebury, Vermont. In 6th place, we'll congratulate 276. That's the Flat Rock Draft Horses. Gregory J. Rowe, the owner and driver from Bellevue, Ohio. Our Flat Rock Percherons in 6th place. We're down to our top 5. In 5th place, number 260, Rock Bottom Farm. Dusty Bezek drives for E.H. Perkins Construction in Stowe, Massachusetts. The Belgians of Rock Bottom Farm in 5th place. Our 4th award winner will congratulate 256, the Hammersmith Belgians. It's an entry of Craig and Chris Hammersmith of Defiance, Ohio. Jason Hansberger on the box for our Hammersmith Belgians. Jason Hansberger, driver of our Hammersmith Belgians. In third place, we'll congratulate 275, the All-Star Farms, and Ross Hansberger driving. Jason in fourth place, Ross in third place. I wonder if there's any family rivalry there, folks. All-Star Farms in third place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our top two. Both of these entries have been to our winner's circle before. In second place, we'll congratulate number 255, the Lore Rob Dairy Farm Belgians of East Bethany, New York, Mark Berry on the box of our second place showdown winner, the Lore Rob Dairy Farm Belgians of East Bethany, New York. Give him a nice Big E send-off. Second place in our showdown, Mark Berry and the Lore Rob Dairy Farm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, watch this piece of driving as they swing into the winner's circle, making their return. It's Trip Crest Farm, Harrison, Maine. Jane Gray, the owner. Chad Cole of Center Hall, Pennsylvania, on the box, drove the Trip Crest Farm Percherons to victory today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as is tradition, we will invite Gene Cassidy, our president and CEO of the Eastern States Exposition, to ride out with the winner, Trip Crest Farm. Chad Cole drives for Jane Gray of Harrison, Maine. Give him a nice Big E send-off, ladies and gentlemen. Top prize in the entire country, $35,000 in prize money today. The 6-horse hitch showdown here at the Big E. There they go, give them one final send-off, our Trip Crest Farm of Harrison, Maine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring the curtain down on the Eastern States Exposition Horse Show for 2017. We thank you all very much for joining us this year. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your day here at the fair. And we'll look forward to seeing everyone back here in 2018. Have a great year. Have fun at the fair. Thanks so much on behalf of the management and staff here at the Big E. Thank you very much.